Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my Doge hodler, my Doge community. What is good in the Doge hood? This is your boy Jaime G, and y'all know what time it is, baby. It's that Wild Wild West crypto land time where we talk about Doge and overall crypto market news. None of this is ever financial advice, just me sharing my thoughts, opinions, nothing more, nothing less. Now, if your butt takes it as financial advice, then your butt is in a whole lot of trouble because I'm definitely not a financial advisor. Now, I know I'm ready. Are you ready to find out what's good in the markets? Without further ado, let's get it, baby. All right, guys, Bitcoin is up 3.8%, guys. We're sitting at 44,303 with 82 cents. Not too shabby, right, guys? Being that just the other day we're sitting at, the lower 41,000s, and people were talking about, here's the bear market. We're going to go to the mid-20s, yada, 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 right? I don't think so. Anyways, enough of Bitcoin. If time permits, we'll get into some Bitcoin news in a minute. All right, let's dive into the main superstar of this channel. That is Dogecoin. Much wow, baby. Dogecoin to the moon. Guys, we're sitting at 15 cents right now. We are up 3%. Our 24-hour low was obviously 14 cents, and our 24-hour high was 0.1512. So we're just a little bit underneath our 24-hour high. Guys, our market cap is sitting at $20 billion, and our volume in the last 24 hours is at $647.6 million. Now, guys, let's dive into the charts real quick. Enough of the stats. Now, guys, I'm bullish, right? Because I truly think we still have bullish technicals going for us. Now, as you can see here, what is this? This is obviously a cup and handle pattern, which is bullish 90% of the time. Granted, yes, you can dip you could have a breakout to the downside, but in this case, guys, I truly believe we are breaking to, obviously, as you can see, we have broke to the upside, but we're just gradually grinding up. Why? Because of the overall crypto markets, right? We need Bitcoin, which is the leader, the alpha, right? We need him to move up aggressively. Obviously, if he breaks to the upside aggressively, then we're going to have a major breakout as well. But nonetheless, guys, as you can see here on the daily time frame, right, we started a cup and handle pattern on January 15. Back over back over here in this area, right, is when we started our formation, right? And as you can see, it's still current. Now, we have formed our descending handle, right? Not a descending channel, a descending handle, right? Which is in this area here, right? As you can see, we've been consolidating, right? But nonetheless, also, let me get rid of that. We formed a doji candle, guys, which represents a trend reversal on that candle right there, right? That's a doji. And as you can see, we did trend reversal. We printed a green candle the following day, and then a red indecisive, and then obviously another green candle. But nonetheless, guys, we have gradually grinded up, right? And I'm hoping once Bitcoin starts doing its thing, we're going to do our thing and break to the upside. But nonetheless, I just wanted to show you this cup and handle pattern, guys, that I still truly think that it is valid. It hasn't got invalidated because we haven't dipped any lower than, the higher 14 cents. Right now we're at 15 cents, so it's still valid, right? So, we can see a possible breakout to up to around the 17 cents area if we do, when we do break to the upside. All right, guys, enough of that. Now let's talk about resistance and support real quick. Okay, so let's talk about support real quick. Now, as you can see, this red line here, that is the 21-day exponential moving average. Now, as you can see, the past about 5 days, guys, we kind of struggled, right? We were straddling it, right? We were above it, below it, in between it. Nonetheless, guys, so it was kind of, we had obviously way over here, right? We definitely had solidified it as our support, right? And then obviously we dipped below it, right? And it became resistance. But now, once again, we have reclaimed it, and it is support once again, and that is coming in at 0.147. Okay, that is support. Now, as far as resistance goes, guys, we have the 50-day moving average, which is currently acting as our support, which is this red line up here, as you can see, and that is coming in at 0.1549. Okay, now once we break past that, which I think it won't be too long before we break and reclaim this 50-day moving average and make that into support. But I'm going to bust out the Bollinger Band. As you can see, guys, you're going to see the upper Bollinger Band is going to be a pretty strong level of resistance, as you can see, right? This white band up here is the upper Bollinger Band, and that is coming in at the 0.162 area, right? So that'll be a strong level of resistance once we break this 50-day moving average. So for temporarily, guys, our resistance is at 0.1549, which is the 50-day moving average, and support is at the 21-day exponential moving average, and that is at 0.14. 0.14. I already forgot. Damn, bad memory. 0.147. All right, guys. Now that's what I had as far as the charts go. Right? Any questions? Feel free to let me know in the comments. Now let's dive into some overall fundamentals for Doge. Now it says Crypto Depp announces top meme tokens by social activity. Now, guys, let's go down here. Let's get to the meat of things. Where's the dang it? Where did it go? Oh man, we had a thing. Oh, here we go. Right? Obviously, so Shiba ranks number 1, right, at 79.3K, and we rank number 2 at 54.4. But now let's get into the stats. Right now, as far as it says with engagement, Shiba had 61.4 million, right? Now, Dogecoin is second on the list, despite its lower social media, right, by 54.4, right? So we weren't too far behind Shiba. They were at 79, and we were at 54. Now, as far as engagement volume goes, we had 152 million, right? We blew Doge out of the water. They had 61.4, right? And we had 152, guys. So we definitely blew them out of the water on that, right? But nonetheless, we are number 2, but we're still on meme coins, right? Dogecoin, even though there's lots of meme coins, right? We're ranking number 2. We're still the big dogs, right, guys? Now let's get into some other Doge news. Says Shiba Inu and Dogecoin among most desirable cryptocurrencies in France. Right now, it says the report attributes to the growing popularity of the two meme coins to massive media coverage, as well as Elon Musk's frequent tweets revolving around Shiba Inu related memes. The Tesla CEO recently hinted that Dogecoin might be accepted by his satellite company Starlink. And speaking of that, let's dive into an article that speaks of Starlink, right, guys? Right here. Thank you if you're still with me. It says Elon Musk hints at Starlink accepting Dogecoin. It says centennial billionaire Elon Musk has hinted that satellite internet provider Starlink could start accepting Dogecoin in the largest meme coin. Right here is his tweet. Right, Elon Musk, right, replying, right, and basically giving his little hints. He never comes out and says, guys, but he'll give little hints, right, underlining meaning, so on and so forth, right? He didn't come out and say it, but if he did, when it does, because I know it will, guys, it will definitely act as a positive catalyst for the price of Doge when it does happen. You best believe there will be a spike in the price. Now, will it be a long sustaining spike? Hopefully it will, but you bet your bottom dollar it will at least spike for a couple hours, maybe 24 hours nonetheless. All right, guys, now let's talk about Mr. Globner here, right, on how he did not take profits, right? He went all the way up from 2.9 million when Doge was at its all-time highs, and then all the way down to 665 million, basically a little tad bit over half a million. Now, what would you do in that case, guys? Me personally, right, he invested 180. I'm not going to dive into the article. I'm just going to touch on brief stuff. He invested $180,000 of his money, and it shot up to 2.9 million. Now, had that be me, I would have left, say, 0.9 million and took 2 million profit. Me being, I grew up poor, so on and so forth. That $2 million would have changed minus the taxes. So you're looking at say 1.5. You probably would have paid $500,000 in taxes, we'll say. So we'll just say 1.5 million take home. Dude, that would change me and my family's life. You know what I mean? Or I would have took some of that out and put in something else. But I get it. He was diamond handing and, you know what I mean, was hoping that Doge would have went up to 10 million, right? And then he would have took profit. That's what he was saying, right, in this article. But me, guys, I would have took profit. I'm not going to lie. And I hope you guys would too. At the minimum, take your initial investment. He should have at least took out 180,000 and left, and YOLO'd the rest, right? Or half of it or something, right? But now he's down to a little over $500,000. Granted, he's still up 300%, guys. But it just goes to show you, man, if you don't take profit, this is crypto, man. It's the Wild Wild West of crypto land. You know what I mean? What goes up must come down, no matter what coin it is. Take profits, guys, along the ways. Take profits. That's the bottom line on why we invest in crypto, is to make profits, right? And I just basically broke down the story to you, right? And it just talks about it here and on his journey, so on and so forth. Check it out. It's a good article, right, guys? I'll leave the link down below if you want to click on it and check it out. But like I said, it gives the breakdown, right? 180, he went to 2.9 million. Then 3 days later, it went to 1.89 million. And then about 4 months later, it went to literally 1 million. And then currently now he's sitting at $666,000, right? Let me know in the comments, guys, what would you do? But all right, guys, now that's what I had as far as, oh, actually I have one more Doge article, right? Excuse me, right here. Now it says, you can't spend your Doge at McDonald's. You can spend them here, right? Now, obviously, guys, on Sunday, right, McDonald's Corporation sent a tweet suggesting, right, that they're gonna accept Doge, right? They didn't come out and say it, but they were kind of hinting and so on and so forth. But they always, and we spiked up 8% to 0.1569, guys, on Super Bowl Sunday, right? But major disappointment nonetheless, right, guys, because they didn't come out and say that they were going to accept Doge as a form of payment. But did you guys know that now Starbucks, worldwide coffee restaurant chain, now allows you to pay via Dogecoin, right? It has been done via a payment app, Flexa, right? And then Subway, you have Whole Foods. Now, I didn't know Starbucks accepted it, right? So this is cool, guys. Why? Because this is another company, a major company at that is accepting Doge as a form of payment, just like the Dallas Mavericks. You have the Oakland A's, right? Just there's over 2,000 companies now that accept it as a form of payment, right, guys? So definitely a lot of companies that accept it as a form of payment, right? Well, this is what I had for you guys as far as Doge news goes, right? Hopefully it was helpful, right? But now let's dive into a couple articles of overall crypto market news real quick, right? Oh, actually, I had one more article here, guys, about Doge, right? I'll make another video on some overall crypto market news, right? Because I know it's over 10 minutes right now. It says Doge, Shiba, Cardano, and Link are among top 11 coins held by the largest BSC whales. Now, it says, according to a tweet posted by WhaleSat's Twitter account that generated data on the top 1,000 Binance Smart Chain rich list, the largest Binance Smart Chain whales are holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, and several other cryptocurrencies such as Doge and Shiba. Right now, it says, then comes Dogecoin with roughly half the USD equivalent of $46 million, right, guys? So obviously the top 1,000 whales are holding equivalent of $46 million worth of Dogecoin, right? The demand for Dogecoin is still there, guys, regardless of it dropping, you know what I mean, from its all-time high of 73 cents all the way down to where it's at right now. If you were smart, you would have been dollar cost averaging. If you bought up high, dollar cost averaging your way down, right? Or if you're a new hodler, then you're doing good because you bought in at a low price, and we're going to skyrocket to $1 hopefully by the end of this year. All right, guys, this is what your boy had for you guys on this Tuesday afternoon. Hopefully it was helpful, useful, and informative. If it was, all I ever ask is help your boy out with that YouTube algo. Please consider to like and subscribe, and maybe share the video to your friends, family, neighbors, your grandpappy, grandmammy. All right, guys, stay blessed. Until tomorrow, your boy Jaime G is out. Peace. Maybe I'll make a video, guys, on overall crypto market news later. Anyways, peace out, guys. Much love.